At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Is this weather perfect or what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea, smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adol. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol! Dogi! So this is where you two were. My, I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetan flower.
Selcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario's all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Selceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
let's not go this way.
Ah, a passenger. You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up.
Oh? What?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are...
Attention all... I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the... If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago. This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salsetta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What?
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adol. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria. Is there any chance this might... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adol.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
Har!
Huh?
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that?
What a joke! The big lug behind him would...
What difference does that make? You've still got a... Enough chit-chat! Let's make...
How's that?
What a joke! No way! What a joke! Rotten punk!
You bumbling... How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, real? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself. Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Oh!
Whole lot of fuss.
Try not to lose that.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a pat.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Woof! I'm stuffed! Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further...
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for them. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for...
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a...
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you...
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't...
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you...
Won't argue with that. Those pirates had no right to waltz. Why should any of us...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk...
Oh, I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around.
As would be the case in any town. Though this one does... Now, though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or... Our little group's got a...
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have...
Really now?
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some How about it, Adol? This do anything for you? Who are you fooling? I can see the giddiness written all over your face.
Hold on a moment. It really is just...
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is.
Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few... Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course.
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud.
Makes me want to spend 3 days, and I do it all with a smile.
How
I think you've had quite enough for one. Our apologies for bothering you.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owner. The three of you are going to be lodging with us. If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just... Of course. Well, I'd better get back to work.
Such a capable young lady.
By the way, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but the travel funds we scrounged...
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practice.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yours. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt.
No joke? That's great.
Seems we have a few promising
Sure do. Let's get out there and find... All right, you two. This is where we split up.
Indeed. I may just take a look.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adol, I'm guessing you're also...
Me. Seek me.
Adol, you good? A voice? I didn't hear anything.
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the Catch you both later.
Oh, you got it.
Huh?
Wait a sec. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia. Never seen you around before. The name's Gren. How about you? Adol, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. Wait, what? Ugh. It did used to be slightly better for... But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from... When the Balta Sea Force says jump, yeah. You mean it? I knew I liked... The only problem is, they should be here tomorrow, though. So call it a hunch, but I've got a calling all youths. A career in the cart...
You there! What? Well, here's an unfamiliar face. Is everything all right?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere. We each have a child about the same age as...
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans... They impose an exorbitant...
Some ships, like the... But when they're found out, they wind up... That's for sure.
Ironically enough, in that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf. When all is said and done, as long...
There are far fewer instances of pillage... Still.
I pity the man, having to deal with...
Well, that's what he signed... Anyway, you just...
I've gotta say,
One might say the same. Rome and Hispania may be at odds right now, but I believe...
To be perfectly honest...
That attire...
Well spotted. I am indeed an... However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
They say Normans are first...
I'm flattered to hear you...
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force. They're the ones who make sure ships from both...
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars, I very much look forward to your...
On a separate note, Roman, the militia recently informed me that correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important...
Well, it's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, shouldn't be long...
Seek me. This... Seek me. Right here. Find me.
swordsman, can you bestow you mana? I'm sorry. My name, Adol. Search. Help. In. Go.
So the shelf. As for this mana you met.
You sure? That wolf you fought that I talked up a storm with the guys down at
It may well be that some...
The Balta Sea Force, mana, an undead wolf, doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne. You know what that means. You're right, but whenever you're around, finding that girl's gonna be a tall order.
The first step is to...
I'll put my new job down at the...
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic, I'll see if I can't find someone in...
Sounds like a plan.
Didn't think you'd show. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but just think of this as us picking up where... So you do know. I won't hold back this time.
How's that? Nice try!
In speed.
Gotcha!
Power of mana. How'd you get your hands? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could... Leela? Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless...
Imbued in a blade, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a
Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old... It is. So explain to me why a louse like you... Blood and thunder. Grieger. You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again. Mana is the only thing that... What was that? What in hell did you just... At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to. We're finished here. Huh? And why should that matter? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be mine. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia. Son of a... You! What did you pull this time? Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to... Hey! Quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can... Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got... Hate to say it, but my old... couldn't even begin to get... What a mess. They call you Adol. We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you up. Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, it's... My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind. Hey. Don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
Hey, Princess. Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get... Not every day you see the princess bringing someone from the straight and... You her little boy toy now, or what? Wait, for real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman?
Hey, what are you whispering to him? Nice.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this...
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a... I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of... What's more, the latter has rendered you unable...
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the fight. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend...
What?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying them. This may even be to your benefit from a certain... What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be...
In what?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard... We have no need to voluntarily provide...
All right already!
Adol, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adol. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea... I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamus were very impressive. No doubt you have many thoughts on this subject, but we Normans have our ways. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert. My apologies, but based on what I've just heard, I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Prince. Until then, travel with Adol and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to me. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accomplished. I had best return to my duties. I leave the rest to you.
So, some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good...
Who is it? Oh, Dr. Flair. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my...
No. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather...
Why, of course. Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Well, I can certainly... It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer. There might be something in...
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are... That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to... Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty.
I still don't see the problem with...
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like...
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things...
You may be... But, odd as it sounds, the right... Much like your mana.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can... For example, donning this nurse... The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on... You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the what one wears during life's biggest moments.
So that's how you people... Fine then. Your words won me over.
I knew you'd come around.
See? Indeed. I heard she even had...
Dun, da, da, da. The time has come.
From fearsome pirate princess.
You call this cute? Drafty. Huh. Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than...
Consider me astounded. You're a
Not even I thought it would...
On that note, you should probably...